when I see these tiny kittens and our tiny little buckling, I'm kind of reminded that this farm itself, this homestead, is in its infancy. Well, good morning, little goats. Are y'all hungry? Hang on just a second. Good morning, pretty kitty. Hi, Chai. We will eventually have a better system for water for the pigs, and we'll eventually have a better, like the goat enclosure will be done, and we'll have that all set up. And we might next year have 2 does in milk. That would be pretty cool. And that is why we will need a good fence around our garden. We have that whole thing of straw for bedding and just this little teeny tiny bit of alfalfa here. So I think instead of feeding them hay, since we're almost out, I'm gonna tie him out this morning. This is Joy. She was a bottle baby. When she came to us, they said that she was, weaned and didn't need a bottle, but she was so young and she would want the bottle. We bottle fed caramel, so we just added her to the mix. We just weaned that first morning bottle and she's still crying out for her bottle. Okay, so now the goats are all tied out. Now, I don't know if you remember how this looked before, but they're doing a good job. There's still that tall grass that they don't care to really eat, but even that will eventually be gone. And then the mama's tied out on a super long chain over here, and her baby is not on a tie out. He's just too little, but he's gonna stick with his mama pretty much, and then I'll be out here monitoring to make sure they don't get tangled and all this other stuff. Good morning, Dimitri. I don't know why she doesn't let him nurse. That bothers me. The other goats went to say hi. They haven't seen Harmony in months. And Hope has become quite wild in the time. Good morning, Fred. So yesterday I was hilling up the potatoes just so you could see those top leaves. You can see where I left off. And we add some more here, and then this one, look at that. That needs a lot more dirt. So that's what I'm going to be working on before it gets too hot. Yesterday it just got sweltering. Well, I got that done. It's already starting to get hot. I'm glad I did it early in the morning, but now it's time to get everyone fresh water. The ducks come in to the horse yard and mess up their water. Isn't that right? I have just a bit of water left, so I thought I would come and give it to my poor tomato plants. So these had all been doing so well, and I had the glass on it to keep them nice and warm. And then one day, it was actually a day we went and got Abby's turtle. Instead of being a chilly day like all the other days before, it was a super hot day, and they just got baked. But I mean, some of them obviously have survived, so hopefully they'll produce good tomatoes for us so we can harvest their seeds and do what we need. We'll see, but they desperately need water anyway. I'm glad it's going to rain tomorrow. My whole little garden here is really suffering. And I can still only do so much on my leg. I was able to do a whole lot more yesterday, and I'm back up to making videos and everything, but the walking back and forth to get more water is putting a lot of stress on my leg. Okay, since that little man is happy with his mama, I'm gonna slip inside and get some cat food for the kittens. Hey, look at this. The goats aren't even back yet, and look who's enjoying the water. What are you doing? Or I should say, what are you doing, huh? So we keep the kitten food inside because Jenny keeps eating the whole bag, and that's not good for Jenny, and then we have to buy more food for the cats. We put this board up here to feed them so that Jenny can't reach it. Eating happily, unperturbed. And our little goat is still over there by his mama. And the ducks are still around the water. Before they finish it too much, I think I'm gonna bring it in, and then I'm gonna milk Harmony. I think I'm going to leave Sky for last to bring in. She's the biggest of the littles, so she's making the biggest impact over in that very, very overgrown area. So she's just gonna keep going to town while I get the others. And there's Joy over there. All right, Joy, are you ready? Is that yummy? You like that clover, don't ya? Pretty goat. Well, this guy followed me all the way here. If he follows us all the way back, then maybe I'll just put him up with Sky. Or with Joy, I mean. Hey, Carmel, you like this grass better than that grass? That's okay, I guess. I put you on that chain to help clean up all that over there. That's okay. Yeah, get you some nice clean water. Good job. Okay, now all the goats are in, except for Harmony. I'm gonna go prep her milking station. She seems to be very happily munching away. I don't even know if you can see her over there. You know what scrubbing this every day is teaching me? When we finally get a goat house with a real milk stand instead of this, I don't know, made one thrown together with what we have one, I'm gonna want to drain. So we wash this with soap and water, and then if we don't have a drain, it's just gonna rot the floors. We had found a guy selling clover hay for $5 a bale, and right now we're buying alfalfa hay at Rural King for $15 a bale. So that would save us a ton of money, but he told me to message him on Facebook, and he hasn't even seen my message, so now I don't know what to do. Okay, it's been several minutes. I washed this the same way I did this. It's just not coming as clean. I fed the other cat here, and Harmony has been munching and munching and munching. I'm gonna go get her, and hopefully her bag will produce more than it has, especially since she's been separated and not feeding her baby very well. My plan had been to separate them and then milk her, and then she would have all of this milk, but he was just crying and she was pulling for him, so I brought them back together. Time to go get her. Okay, I don't shackle her feet anymore. She's become really good at staying here. I do clip her here. That's it. You're okay, kitty. And then I do, of course, still wash her udders. So it used to be that we didn't really care how much we got from her. We were just milking her to make sure that she didn't dry up and we could get milk when we needed it. But now we need milk for our milk goats. We'd love to produce 4 cups a day. That would feed both goats every day. But right now, we're good to just get half a cup. I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right. Sometimes I really wish somebody would come and show me how. This is a city girl milking. And I kind of just figured it out, you know, from trial and error and watching YouTube videos and trying my best. But, well, I don't get much, and when I'm done, she often goes and feeds Dimitri, which I'm glad that she has milk to share, and I'm glad that she's feeding him then, but, well, we want 4 cups a day. Aw, come on now. I just said what a good job you do standing here. Aw, do you need water? It's okay, Harmony. Hang on just a second, little one. I should have thought of it before. The other goats came in and they drink tons of water. And I guess from now on, when I do it this way, I'm going to have to make sure that she gets a good long drink before she gets on the milk stand. Poor thing. She must have been so thirsty. You want some more? Okay, Mama. Well, now this has never happened before. Go figure, the one time I decide to video it for you. Okay, y'all, this is it. I would love for somebody to show me how to milk, because I'm sure I'm not doing it right. Hey, y'all. I'm finally able to walk to the pig area, and Brandon showed us this before, but it's even more beautiful than I thought with all of these flowers studding the landscape. It's just gorgeous. Wow, you guys have grown. Oh my word. Mr. Pig looks like a cow.
Yeah.
He's huge. Wow, and Miss Piggy, you're getting bigger too. Look at how big you are.
She's to that.
It sounded like it.
She goes over to eat more.
Yeah. You can start seeing her nipples showing. I wonder if that means that she's going to be due soon, or if that's part of her just developing. What are you doing? Or should I say, what are you doing?
I want to splash this on, but I'm afraid it would throw him in the shot.
It wouldn't. You should do it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
I've heard it happen before. I'll try a little bit.
Did you see his shirt? Look at this. Blessed by Jesus, spoiled by my wife. Yeah.
Watch out, deer.
If you feel comfortable, could you go over and get whatever that is? That big old gentle giant.
He's so good.
Huh. Thank you, dear. He's huge. Is that trailer big enough for both of them?
I don't know. I've never seen both of them in it at the same time, so.
Really?
Yeah, there is that.
I'll have to come out some early morning and see what's going on.
I would rub on him, but he's very muddy right now.
Yeah. He's like, what are you doing with my water? Can I reach you, Mr. Pig? Come here. Come here. Come here. I can't reach you. You have to come closer. Will you come closer? There we go. Now I can reach you, maybe. Yeah. Does that feel good? Yeah. I know.
Oh, I want to do that.
Can you reach without touching the fence? All right, come on back, honey. He's a sweet guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. I really want to go in with him.
No, you're not going in with him.
I could probably ride him.
Don't you dare try to ride him.
I won't. I couldn't even get over the fence without somebody there.
It's
I
true.
would get sucked.
Yeah, it would be a shocking experience.
Yep. There you go.
You're silly. Hey, could you show me the goat enclosure while we're over here?
Sure. You want to walk or you want?
Yeah, I'll walk.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see it. And I finally can. I can't express how tall these weeds are, so I'm going to put you at waist level here, just so you can see how tall these weeds are. It's pretty sad.
But they're not all just weeds. There's clover and flowers and both types of clover, the purple and the white kind here.
It's looking good. Hey, Abby, go stand in this stall. Are you a sheep?
But the ghost got next to it. We can see that it is tall enough for them.
Oh, it's for sure tall enough for them. Wow, dear, you did a wonderful job. I love this.
Thank you. Well, when you're right, you're right.
And I'm right. This looks great.
Thank you. So the good thing is it's not totally
Dear, they
overrun
can't hear
by
you
weeds.
unless you turn around. You got to start over.
All right. But the good thing is it's not all weeds. There's white and purple clover here, and
I found the purple flower. The chicken hasn't been out here. Can I eat it?
Sure.
but this all isn't weeds. There's I'm done.